Did you know? Did you know that the man who changed how we use technology was also a deep seeker of truth? Steve was a young man with big questions. He loved building computers, but he felt there was a missing piece to the puzzle of life. He wanted to understand the human soul just as much as he wanted to build a perfect machine. In 1974, Steve decided to travel far away to India. He did not have much money, and he walked through dusty streets and quiet villages. Steve was looking for a teacher, someone who could help him find his inner purpose and explain the mysteries of the mind. He traveled with a curious heart and very few belongings. While traveling, Steve found something that changed his life forever. In a small, humble room, he discovered a book called Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. As he turned the pages, he read amazing stories about meditation and inner strength. He realized that the human mind was more powerful than any computer processor. Steve spent many hours reading under the shade of ancient trees. The book taught him about intuition, the quiet voice inside that knows the truth. He learned that to create something great, he first had to find peace within himself. This lesson stayed with him when he finally returned home to California. Back at home, Steve met his brilliant friend, Woz. Together in a small, cluttered garage, they started a company called Apple. While Woz focused on the wires and the chips, Steve focused on the design and the feeling of the machine. He wanted their computers to be simple and beautiful, just like the spiritual lessons he learned in India. Steve eventually became a world-famous leader. He told his team to think different. He believed that technology should be an extension of the human spirit. Every product he designed was meant to be clean and easy to use. He removed every unnecessary button, seeking the same simplicity he practiced in his spiritual life. Even when Steve faced difficult times or lost his job, he never forgot his spiritual roots. He kept his copy of Autobiography of a Yogi nearby at all times. He made a habit of reading it every single year. It reminded him that his work was not just about making money, but about making a positive change in the world. Many years later, Steve introduced a thin glass device called the iPad. Did you know that he only had one book downloaded on his personal device? It was the same spiritual book he found in India many years before. Even at the height of his success, his greatest inspiration came from a yogi's life story. Before Steve passed away, he prepared one final gift for his friends and family. At his memorial service, every guest was given a small brown box. Inside was a copy of Autobiography of a Yogi. Friends looked at the gift and understood the message. Steve wanted everyone to look inside themselves to find their own light. Today, we remember Steve as a genius of technology, but he was also a man who believed in the power of the soul. He proved that you can build the future with your hands while keeping your heart connected to ancient wisdom. Did you know that his secret was simply listening to his own heart